Hi, so it's Julian Barker. We're here at South Street Chiropractic. I'm here with Laura and we're just going to run through a neck exam. Laura's got a little bit of a stiff neck and I'm going to go through an adjustment process and show you that, and then we'll come back and actually see how that has changed and see what's going on with Laura's neck. Okay, so just to start off with, we're just going to turn all the way to the right, which is good, all the way to the left, good, right ear, right shoulder, and left to left. There's definitely some tightness there. I felt a little bit in that rotation just at the end of range there. Okay, good. So we'll just pause the video. Okay, so here we are. We've got Laura up on the couch and I'm just going to go through and do what's called the 6-point landing and assess her leg length. I can actually see she's actually short on the right side. If I just pull her feet in together like that, if you just bring it. So that we can see as I pull Laura's feet in together that is definitely short, and if we do what's called the 6-point landing, so we're just flaring toes out 10 degrees, we can clearly see, and I'm looking at this line here, that she is very much short on the right side. If we then bring the position up for the legs up into position 2, you can see how that right leg goes from being shorter to actually being quite clearly longer. Okay, so we'll come back down again and we shall run through. Okay, so we've got short right which goes longer on the right, what's called a possibility 1. So we just start by pressing on the inside of the knee and going back each time when we just check in that position 1 to see if there's any obvious change. So far, not at all. We move up onto the pelvis and just pushing on the PSIS there, and you can see that very much actually levels things up quite a lot. If I just show you, if I actually reverse that signal and deliberately do it on the wrong side, we'll go short. You can see how that right leg comes up very much long. If I go onto the left side, we are getting level legs. Okay, so we come in and do the adjustment, the AS pelvis. Using the activator 5 tool here, we're setting it to setting 4. We just want to come on to sacral 1 and deliver the thrust there onto the iliac crest, and the third line drive is just up from the ischial tuberosity, and the thrust is down and towards the feet and through the body. Okay, so I can see from here now, if we go position 1, that's staying lovely and level there. Good. Okay. So just squeeze your knees together and let go. So we're just switching here from doing stress tests and pressure tests to doing isolation tests. So we're doing the right hand up behind your back. And we look to see if there's any change. Not really. Swap your hands around. And see how that right leg drops away, and we're very much getting a long left leg there. So that says do an adjustment L4 on the left. So arm back down by side. So we're coming onto the crest of the ilium, come across to L4, find the spinous process, find the inferior articular process of L4. Line of drive is anterior superior, about 8 pounds of pressure there. Deliver the thrust and we have a little bit of a pause, and then we're there. And just for you guys, we'll go back and check that. So left hand up behind your back. That's lovely and level. Good, that's lovely and level. Arm back down by side. We'll move up onto the thoracic. So right hand up by your face. And big deep breath in and out. And the left hand up as well. That's all very good, both back down by sides. Turn your head to the right. Lift the right shoulder off the couch and back down. You can tell Laura gets adjusted reasonably regularly because there's not too much going on here. Shrug both shoulders up to your ears and back down. It's just starting to pull it, actually. I can just feel it pulling out. That's the T1 test. Squeeze the right elbow flat against your side and let go. Squeeze the left one in and let go. Nothing really going on with the shoulders there. Shrug your shoulders up and roll them back, up and roll them down. And there's the T1 rib test, and that's really quite going on there. So head back into the centre. That's our C7 test and that time. So we know it's that T1 rib on the left side. So come up, find the T1 rib. One of those definitely tight spots in here. Do this on a setting 3, and we're straight inferior onto that first rib. Good. We'll just retest that, so turn head to the right, shrug your shoulders up and roll them back, up and roll them down, that is lovely. And there we go, that's cleared that nicely. Good, head back into the centre. Let's lift up your head and back down. This is a cervical 5 test. Tuck your chin down to your chest, back to centre. And that's going to distinguish between atlas and axis, and we see it clearly getting that left leg out. So we're going to go be adjusting C2 on the left. Take the tool down to setting 2. It's a slight tuck of chin down to your chest, just coming off the base of the occiput there, on the top of the spinous process of C2, and come across to the transverse process. Anterior superior, slightly medial, about 2 pounds of pressure there, and we deliver the thrust there. A little bit of a pause. Head back into the centre, into neutral. Just tuck your chin down to your chest again, back to centre. There we go, good. Push your face down into the couch and let go. That's the occiput test. And there we go, that's the essential scan and activator. Okay, so we'll just pause the video there. Okay, so we're back here with Laura. We've just finished the basic scan adjusting. We're just going to go through and see what's going on with her neck. And I have to say, we are doing this absolutely live, so we don't know what's going to happen right now. So here we go. So we're just going to turn head to the right and to the left. And right ear, right shoulder, and to the left. And my, does that feel loosey-goosey now? You getting that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm absolutely getting that. Yeah, good. Fantastic. So that's the activated protocol and how you can just loosen off a neck just straight away.